Good evening, all. This is Dr. Shantla here. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. A very warm welcome to this evening masterclass on a very important topic, especially for postgraduates. So the topic for today's IAMM masterclass is Mastering Microbiology, Strategic Approach for a Postgraduate Exam. So the speaker for today's evening is Dr. Mohammed Khaleel, Professor at HOD, Department of Microbiology, Mahavir Institute of Medical Sciences, Telangana. I hope Dr. Khaleel is here.
Yes, ma'am. Very much here. Greetings from Vikarabad.
Yes. So I may have the pleasure of introducing the speaker for today's evening. Dr. Khaleel finished his MBBS in the year 2000 and MD Microbiology from the prestigious Gandhi Medical College, KNR University. He is also a life member of the IAMM of Indian Association of Medical Microbiologists, the National Hospital Infection Control Society, National Teachers Training Center, the Association of Medical Educationists, and Indian Association of Tropical Parasitology. He is also a fellow of Advanced Course in Medical Education. Presently, he is also the Vice Principal Academics and working as a professor and HOD at Mahavir Institute of Medical Sciences and a consultant at NICE Hospital since 2008. He has completed Masters in Hospital Management from Osmania University. He is the Chief Coordinator for Medical Education Cell and the Head of Division of Microbiology Lab. He is the recipient of various awards and honors with more than 31 publications to his credits, 2 books, and he has many chapters written in textbooks as well. He is the ex-secretary of IAMM State Chapter. He has undergone training course in internal audit and various certificate courses in infectious diseases, infection control and prevention practices. He has been committed and involved in, to deliver quality care from promotion of patient safety at workplace and shares his knowledge at various platforms through print, audio, video, media to meet the needs of the society in healthcare. So may we have Dr. Khaleel. Sir, can you go ahead with your presentation for today?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure, and I'm overwhelmed today to be a part of the IAMM Karnataka chapter. It was a day when I, to start with, came as external examiner to one of the prestigious college in Karnataka, Mysore Medical College. And my co-examiners happened to be Dr. Naneshwar, who is like, we both are like two sides of a coin. I mean, we had good things in exchange, and then suddenly he introduced me to Dr. Amruta ma'am, and I was very fascinated and with her work and the way she was looking in trying to justify the administration work and also the academics. And suddenly she requested me to, why not you please have a talk for our postgraduates in our platform of IMM Karnataka chapter. So that happened, and I said, okay, then this is the day where I thought I would share my knowledge. And I'm really happy to see that I have my good old friends. Half of the Karnataka people actually know me because it's my second home. I've been coming as for lectures or might be as examiners. Very happy to see Dr. Rajendra Supram is there, and Dr. Hanmantoppa sir is there, Dr. Prakash sir is there, and my good old friend Dr. Naneshwar is also there. And I thank Dr. Amruta ma'am once again for this opportunity, and also Dr. Shantala and Dr. Satya for the logistics. Having said that, I would start the lecture.
Just a minute, Dr.
Basically, it struck to me that this is one of the need where it's a hidden treasure or secret, whatever you call, where we only teach postgraduates what we have to teach, but those hidden curriculum is what is left out.
Request all the participants to please be on mute so that we can hear to Dr. Khaleel.
Ravichandra Balayat. Yeah, please request.
To mute yourself, Dr. Ravichandran.
Fine, I'll continue with that. Then can the host can mute? I think individually also you can mute it, because difficult for me to mute the. Yeah. So having said that, this was one of the thing that I thought, when we share the knowledge, why not we share also the path to the success along with the knowledge. Then I could gather and take consent from all the postgraduates 3 years down the lane in my state, combined state. Actually, we have a combined Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state chapter conference, for which I was secretary. And it was very fortunate. All of them have given the consent and try to about the views how they could the gold medal toppers since 3 years in our states, and they have shared the secrets. I had a set of 3 questions actually. So these are we had Dr. Nivedita Mohan, we had Dr. Naila, we have Grace Ernest, we have GB Mary John, we have Dr. Ikra Anjum here, we have Dr. Faraz. I think Faraz is a very noted figure, all India national figure from Telangana, who has been winning since 3 years almost all the quiz first prize, national and in the north, east, west, national conference also. And we have Dr. Ilaf Nikar. So I could gather 7 toppers from my combined state. The objectives of my session would be for the postgraduates, understanding the syllabus and exam pattern. Basically, see, once you get admission in the postgraduate subject like microbiology, first you have to sit down quietly, calm, compose, and try to look into the syllabus. So definitely, you have to be with this since 3 years. There's no looking back. Some people might have taken by choice, or some might be by chance, but definitely, yes, a lot of future perspectives are there, and you will be at the end of the day satisfied, because this is one of the subject speciality where you can justify the biggest advantage is you can justify your family and your job, because it doesn't have night duties and emergencies calls, and there few places you need to do night calls in say your PGs or senior residents, or might be in a corporate hospitals. Otherwise, if you are attached to a teaching medical college hospital, with so many colleges coming up as of when you compare with other specialties, this is one of the subjects or specialty where you can sit back and you don't have to run about, you don't have to stay back the entire night. And also look out the exam pattern, exactly what your university has set as per the guidelines, because every university has its own pattern. But as a student of Karnataka, you have to get close to your seniors, your mentors, your guides, and try to look out exactly at what is the syllabus pattern. It might be also in the website of RGHS. Then second thing, what you should slowly start building is your strong foundation with good concepts. Don't think it is a subject like where it's not it might be, I don't want to use those negative or words which doesn't digest properly, but yes, you should have to a long retain to recall, try to develop good concepts on the foundations, so that you can recall during examination, and try to also apply them in your daily life, in your clinical rounds. Third thing would be your strategic study plan. Is definitely, unless you have a goal, you won't be able to reach that, and for that you should have a very good plan, which I'm going to discuss each and everything in detail. Finally, one of the most another important backbone of success of PG exam would be your standard books and references, which I definitely share. Then unraveling the dilemmas, which the clarifications, what not, why, like you have a celebrity standing and you have a lot of journalists asking, throwing questions on them. That's the reason why I could take consent of the postgraduates, and they will be having the word of mouth. You'll be listening to them directly. What exactly have they gone through with the 5 sets of questions? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Champions Mouth, Super 7 success stories I would like to share with you. And lastly, concluding remarks with some signature trails from what exactly you have to do on that exam day or prior to your exam. Fine. As I said, just understanding the syllabus, definitely the website on the RGHS, you will be having the MD microbiology examination or the NMC website. Please try to download. The first thing you have to do is download that, make a copy, file it up, and go through in detail exactly how is the division of, and what would the exam pattern, what is the theory exam pattern, what is the practical exam pattern, where is the scoring area, how they have distributed it. You should have a broad eye view before you start your day one. So review through the official curriculum, have a collection of previous exam papers down the lane, especially I can say 5 to 10 years, file it up, have a spiral binding of those. These are must to be done things for the postgraduates. Then try to identify high yield topics in each section. I strongly believe that none of the postgraduate or hardly 1 or 2% of people have gone through the entire textbooks of the voluminous or the humongous textbooks which we have in microbiology, might be Topley Wilson or the Coleman or the Jagdish Chandra, line to line or page to page. It's really somebody has to really come forward and say, yes, I have done it line to line. So that's the reason why it's very difficult. Though you have 3 years, it's very difficult. That's the reason why you have to identify high yield topics in each section. This will be done only when you are very disciplined all through the 3 years, very attached. We again get in the good books of your mentor or your guide. The section includes wherever universal you go all throughout the India and pan India. You have bacteriology, virology, mycology, parasitology, immunology. So 1, 2, 3, 4, none, not more than this. And added to that, these days you have also a section of hospital acquired infection, antimicrobial stewardship program, and antibiotic sensitivity and all those stuff. As I said, again, note the weightage of theory versus practical components. Very, very important. Once you note this, once you go through your papers, you will definitely know where you have to focus, where you have to give much time. And these are the whole high yield areas, topics and all. Because going through each and every topic, going through each and every lesson would be really tough time. But to complete, yes, if you have time, please touch upon that also. But try to give much time, more time on where are the scoring areas on which are more of the applicable type in your clinical microbiology. Building strong conceptual foundations is very, very important for microbiologists, especially subjects like, okay, for suppose there's like general bacteriology and microbiology. I do understand it's dry and there's a lot of scientists, a lot of microscopes, a lot of things where you don't totally have hands on those things. But especially when it comes to infectious diseases, you have to have a good hold when you, because you are posted in your clinics, you are in your diagnostics, try to correlate. Unless you move from bench to bedside, it's very difficult, believe me. It's very, very difficult, and you have to finish your reporting, immediately go get hold of those cases, what's happening, follow up the case, try to discuss with your people posted in your hospital labs, go back in the afternoon, try to present your journals, seminars, journals, whatever it is. So you keep on doing, you slowly, brick by brick, step by step, you build your strong conceptual foundation. Like, say, especially focus on the, especially the pathogenesis, what exactly is happening with this bacteria, what is the mechanism of action of this bug, then how is it interacting, which system is it affecting basically, and what samples you will take. So unless you go through by this sequence, I mean, you don't understand the pathogenesis, and it becomes like rote learning again. You're going back to your Chaitanya Narayana or coaching centers and again trying to mess up things. And believe me, before exams 1 month, it will be a very, very big Herculean task. You'll end up with in a muddy water. I really also believe in this, like, understand not just what it is, but why. But why is what, like a Sherlock Holmes, you should try to get that answer by discussing it among your peers, by trying to discussing it with your seniors, trying to discussing with your teachers, and try to connect clinical relevance with this microbiology concept. Then that things become easy. See, the very big problem is you just localize, or what do you call, seclude yourself by first 3 months. Then you sit where I am, actually what I wanted, is this what I wanted to become in life, is this what, it's nothing like that. I mean, unless you correlate your subject with clinical relevance, what tomorrow with bedside, how best report you can give, what best discussion you can have, which communication you can have with your clinician. And suppose you start thinking about not only as a first year postgraduate, but also start thinking about you independently managing a lab, or working in a corporate hospitals, or working in a teaching medical college hospital. Then try to integrate molecular techniques, definitely, because so much automation has been happened, so much AI is coming into play. And don't yourself restrict to a conventional methods. Definitely they are gold standard, it cannot be replaced, I do agree. And but try to also update yourself with a lot of molecular techniques like biofare, maltidorf, and various nucleic acid amplification tests being coming up, or this chip method, or microsatellite testing on. So then you also have to work on a lot of antimicrobial resistance, because this is again a different ball game. This is where the clinicians would really give you respect when you have a good hold on your antimicrobial stewardship, and again your infection control principles. So this is all slowly you start building up as you move from first year to second year to third year. Now, another important plan, as I said, you have to have a goal. For that, you have to have a very good strategic plan. So try to divide your topics into the must know, okay to know, can be neglected, to again to moderate level or low yield areas. create a study schedule. It might be both for theory and practicals. It could be a weekly timetable. It could be a, what do you call, monthly timetable. It could be quarterly timetable. It could be a 6 months biannual timetable. But put the pen on the paper. Please do that. Please do have a small diary. Please do have a a logbook, which is called. I mean, you might be definitely having a logbook that should really prick your consciousness. Key, what is happening? What happened? What's happening and what, where are you standing, basically. Unless and otherwise you put the pen on your logbook, which is a ebook or personally a hard copy of your logbook. But other than this, I still suggest you to maintain also a very small book, so that what's happening on a hourly basis or a daily basis or a weekly basis, this will really prick you, or what do you call, wake up call for you to keep where are you standing, because the countdown from day one which you have joined has begun. Another thing is, there are a lot of digital apps these days in your phones which can be downloaded. Some are very free. A lot of reminders are there. If not, lastly, Siri is there. If not, Alexia is there, or whatever techniques you have, whatever apps you have, please try to utilize them properly. If there's an iPad, well and good. Try to download all those ebooks. Try to download all that material whenever you find, wherever you find free time. Try to go back. Have a scheduled timetable. Try to have color sheets there. It's like chip notes, things. A lot of things are there. I mean, I don't have to tell you. You're all in generation alpha or gen Z. Then try to allocate more time to difficult or frequently tested subjects. I mean, when you think these questions are being repeated, these questions are being asked very regularly, or these questions are very constant and consistent, try to focus more on the area. First things first, focus on the first things first. Later on you can work on those things which can be handled out very easily. So more time should be given or dedicated to things which are very difficult. Lastly, don't what do you call, stand by themselves along only with the textbooks, but please, which will be the next 2 3 slides, the standard textbooks which I'll be sharing with you, but also supplement your knowledge of with standard textbooks. It doesn't end here. See, if you ask anybody which book shall I read, he'll say a book which starts with A, or another book which starts with S, another book starts with X, Y, Z. I mean, at the end of the day, what is this? I'm asking. But yes, it's right. No book is complete. It doesn't give you a complete knowledge. You have to go through book 1 to 10. You have to get your own notes done. And that doesn't end. You also have to go through the latest guidelines of WHO, CDC Atlanta, and ICMR guidelines for all the updates, the CLSI guidelines, the UCAS guidelines, and try to also use concise review books for exam-oriented preparation, especially when you're going for practicals. There are a lot of manuals. If I'm not mistaken, there are 4 to 5. Like one is from Jaipur, one is from CMC, one is from Sri Ramachandra Medical College from Madras. There are a lot of manuals, and there are a lot of books like you have Macfadden, you have Gulati, you have books which have been prepared by most of the students and also big good authors. Try to get them collected slowly from your senior postgraduates, or it's available also in Telegram, or some senior faculty. You can get them. So please do have that. Have a look in that. Yeah. Follow trusty references. Like the book would be Javits. There's no doubt about it. The Coneman, Bailey Scott. This is like the Bible, Quran, and Bhagavad Gita of the microbiologists. And the reference book will definitely be Topley Wilson. And over enthusiasm, I mean, you still have time. You cannot stop your emotion. Then you can also go for Topley and Wilson. There are 4 volumes on that. But the gold standard would be Coleman, Bailey Scott, Javits. But definitely the story doesn't end here. If you're thinking, I mean, talking about the best postgraduate coming out, and the postgraduate who wants to get what do you call, very competent. I mean, you have to live independently once you come out, and you should be proud to tell from which college you have come, who were your guidance teachers, because that's what the first question that will be asked in your interviews before your recruit. So as I said, this is a display of all the books which is a must go. I think just don't restrict yourself to book A and B, which is, I don't want to name this because I'm not marketing here. 2 3 books which are very available and very commonly followed by most of the postgraduates. But I would definitely recommend, I would definitely strongly recommend, but and it would be a, what do you call, when you read this, you will fall in love with these books. The books which is displayed over here, wonderful books. I mean, especially foreign authors like Monica Chisbus, again, a very good book for your daily, and along with your Mickey McCartney for your practical examination, part 1, part 2, and Mickey McCartney. Then your don't restrict, please go through the infectious diseases, the Atlas of Immunology, Parasitology, pediatric infections, Ivan Reut for immunology, then your Kelly Cowan for your microbiology system approach. The way they have written, the way the approach is, no, it's totally makes you fall in love. Once you start reading, open the books, and the way they have represented, it will make you retain. Actually, the big thing, the biggest advantage is it will make you retain the knowledge and try to recall. Then you have Carter virology. Then you have broad review from Medscape, case files microbiology. Then you have what do you call this? Infectious disease, a clinical short course by Frederick Southwick. Then you have the Javits, the latest edition. Then you also have another sets of book like USMLE Step. I mean, I strongly recommend again. USMLE Step 2025 is available free download, and your Greenwood is another very good book. Then whenever you have time, please go through this question and answers of USMLE Step 1. Then your Colored Atlas of Diagnostic Microbiology. Now, this is my one of the favorite book, Lippincott Micro Cards. I mean, this is again available on the net, or you can purchase it, but worth it. Listen to me, worth microbiology flashcards. It's make you what do you call your fundamentals foundation strong. You start to get confidence, and you have the pretest. This is another favorite book of mine, BRS Microbiology and Immunology, Step 1 Basic Review, Best Encyclopedia of Microbiology. Harrison's Infectious is wonderful. I mean, it's a challenge. I mean, where you standing, it will make you fall in like, oh, I mean, there's more to study. Then you have First Aid Basic. This is the First Aid Basic Sciences book. Then you also have another favorite book of me is Lippincott's Illustrated Q&A, Review of Microbiology. I mean, this Q&A and first aid questions, cases will help you. Like, are you in the track? Are you, when trying to really crack it? Are you really going through the flow? Are you in the track, basically? Case studies in immunology. You also have case studies in hospital infection control. There are a lot of other infection control books also. Then you have pretest clinical vignettes by USMLE Step 1. There's another good book, MIMS Microbiology, Medical Microbiology and Immunology by Rosenthal. Then you also have Illustrated Dictionary of Microbiology. Your case studies, there are a lot of case studies books actually. You can go through all these things, infectious diseases. Then another favorite book of mine is The Big Picture by Chamberlain. This is another book. Today also I referred whenever I go to UAG class for a rapid review of microbiology immunology. I think this book would really help you out just before the exam. It's about, I think, 200 pages book, worth buying it. And Sherry's, yeah, another very good book is Sherry's. Then you also have, if you're interested in much in microbial, antimicrobial, then you can go for Mayo Clinic Antimicrobial Therapy. This is another very fun-based book which will really help you out to animated pictures and all, microbiology demystified. So having said about the standard books and also the references book, I would next go to a list of books. Deja Reviews, another book. Deja Review, Microbiology, Immunology. Another good book which helps you. Some people are very interested in presenting or representing that your subject in what you call animation, caricatures and all. Now this book will really help you out. Clinical Microbiology Made Ridiculously Simple is one of the reference book again for USMLE, but again strongly recommend for postgraduates of throughout Pan India. Then Lange Microbiology and Infectious Disease flashcards. Flashcards is a very good concept before. I mean, you want to break the monotonous. If you want to take a break or from this, or you want to know where you stand, this flashcards books will really help you out. Basic Immunology by Abbas, microcards. But then again, flashcards, as I already told you. Then medical microbiology, immunology flashcards, Rosenthal. So I think actually just to demonstrate if the video is on, just to confirm, Satya, are you able to see the thing which I'm showing you, the flashcards? Just to confirm once.
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Yeah. See, this is one of the nice box which I purchased. Then see, it is, you have a set of flashcards over here, which let me pick up one or two like this. It's just give you a summary of all in one nutshell. So you don't feel a test reading your e-books or your textbooks, then you can just go. The entire microbiology is covered over here.
Dr. Khaleel?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you enable your screen? Then I think the flashcards will be visible.
The video is on,
we are seeing the PowerPoint. Video is on, but your screen is seen. Your PPT is seen.
Show how to do that. Okay, really, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No problem. I'll yeah, I understood what I. So basically, there's a books of flashcard. I mean, you can just Google it or later on see it. It will be what do you call?
You can share the.
Yeah, or else I can later on share with you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you can share the link.
அப்புறம் கையை இப்படி இப்படி
Yeah, ma'am,
பண்ணிச்சா
definitely.
விட்டேன் நான்.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am.
நைட்டும் ஏதாவது கொடுத்தா ஏதாவது ஆயிட போகுதுன்னு.
Somebody is talking on
காதுல
the
எல்லாம்
iPhone.
வைக்காதடா.
Can you
காதுல
mute?
எல்லாம்
Try
வைக்காத.
to
அதை
mute.
எடுத்து மாத்திக்கோ. காதுல வைக்காத.
Yeah, okay. Then you have LCVS Integrated Immunology by Dr. Akhtar. Then you have another book set. You can take a pic of this Lippinscott Illustrated Review Immunology, Microbiology, Review of Medical Levinson, Big Picture, Chamberlain. Same thing. I mean, just those are the images, and these are the list of those books, case files. Yeah, next, coming to the next slide of me is focus on recent advances. Yeah, please do not concise yourself or put a full stop there that you have read bacteriology, virology, mycology, all the stuff is there, and you forget about it, because this is one of the fourth paper, I think, recent advances, and also questions that are asked in practical exams, and examiners would definitely be asking you on that. Questions, a lot of questions are being pondered on recent advance. Whether you are as a postgraduate, you definitely be looking into that. So be stated, updated on new diagnostic techniques in your hospitals, because you might be having district residency program on your peripheral postings. Take advantage of that whenever you're going to any hospitals, corporate, wherever. Please try to use hands-on on your bioarray systems and multi-DOF or latest techniques, and also upgrade with the latest emerging pathogens, that so many Omicron, so many strains, sub-strains, what is exactly happening, because this can be a questions for you again. The latest AMR trends, the latest changes in the CLSA guidelines, the UCAS guidelines, and also the current vaccines available. Because the entire fourth paper, I think, is be covering the recent advances. Also, please do not stop here. Let me repeat this, worth listening. Review recent journal summaries or microbiology updates monthly. That's the reason you should take advantage of this in your routine journal clubs. Please don't just like you have taken a journal and but just for namesake or for the logbook you have completed, somebody's listening. Please do not have this habit of having a very casual attitude, because again you have questions from the journals as in your question papers. Time management and revision. As I said, reserve last few weeks for revision only. The last few weeks, please do not open, I mean, a fresh book and smelling the book like that. Please try to finish up. I always advise my postgraduate in our state that you have to have 2 revisions. I'm saying not one. If you are really prepared, then you go and attack. Otherwise, you are in your helter-skelter, you're running, and be a very big task for you. You'll lose, I mean, suddenly you break down. And there are so many challenges before the exam. You don't know, I mean, your marriage issues there, you are married, you are carrying, or you have family issues, there are floods these days, current is gone, and I mean, we cannot expect some marriage in the home, hostels, food poisoning. So we unexpectedly we can't expect this. So please do not have this, expect the unexpected, and reserve last few weeks for revision. Try to change your circadian rhythm. My suggestion strongly is try to sleep early. Believe me, I do agree you don't have sleep, but to get that sleep, do not sleep in the afternoons. Do a evening marathon walk or whatever it is. Try to get down exhausted so that you sleep at 10 o'clock, but please wake up at 4 o'clock. Till that exam timetable, you have to, because the morning time, your brain is fresh. The entire night you are wake up. I have seen many students that they have done blunders. They didn't read the question, or they come scratch their head. Oh, I thought it was this. It was, I mean, very scary, and they roll down tears. I mean, just because they have a very good sleep and the entire brain is exhausted. So please have this habit of changing your rhythm. So always have this during revisions. Anyhow, you might be preparing notes. Anyhow, you might be having the chits, small chits where you have noted out something. Try to go through those rather than going through the entire textbooks. Mind mapping, concise notes, charts, memory. So while you are doing from first year only, you should have this habit of preparing your short notes, book, quick tidbits and all. Practice quick recall and concept linking during revision. I will show you a few slides of mine which can help you out with this mind mapping, concept linking and all. Use space repetition and flashcards. As I showed you some flashcards, this will also really help you out just before your exam, few weeks before the exam. Don't do new adventures before the exam. Whatever you have read, just try to work on that. Try to keep revising only that. Not new things should come. Utilize practice questions and internal exam. Very, very good. A lot of people have attitude ki they are not prepared. I mean, they're very bothered ki what marks they'll get. First internal exam they'll escape. Second they'll write, or second they're not performing good. Third they'll write. Please do not have, because you will definitely try to get identify your gaps, because unless you attempt the exam, unless you write the exam, though you get 0, 1, 10, 15, though you get what do you call scoldings from your HOD, or though your peers might look at very low or low or down at you, but it hardly matters, because it's your life and it's your these things. Fine. So attempt internal exams regularly. irrespective of whatever it is. It's a mark of respect to the teachers who is setting the paper, who is trying to give his time and effort. So please do try to identify the gaps where you fail and where you can recover definitely. And the other thing that will help you writing the exam is your timing management, because 3 hours you have to sit daily for 4 continuous days. So that really help you out how you are managing time, because a lot of another problem with students lose the track is the time management. They might have written 5-6 questions very nicely, but they have last half an hour and they have 2-3 questions more to write. So even they don't know, they're not able to put the pen on the paper. So it will stimulate the exam environment to improve the time management. Lastly would be feedback and retention. Definitely you have to look at your papers after given to you. You have to look out where exactly you have gone mistakes, so that you analyze your performance, look at where you are falling and where you can improve and addresses your weakness. Like enhancing your memory retention technique would be like 4 tips are there from mine. Mnemonics are a very important tool. Memes, mnemonics, very close mnemonics to few of the dry subjects, areas where you're not able to recall and remember, will definitely aid you to associate concepts. Next would be repetition. So our subject, every medicine subject is like that. Unless you are with the subject won't be with you. As I said, weekly, monthly, Sundays, whatever it is, you have to keep revising the subject, irrespective of whatever place, time, person, orientation it is there. So that it is totally cemented in your memory. Third would be visualization. You have to have constant touch on your images, the books. Once when you open your book, you see the image, things should roll down in your brain. Okay, the one photo, it's like it should be a social network connecting. Like if one organism comes here, okay, it comes here, it comes there, this it causes like this. It should scan your brain. Lastly would be active learning, where engage in activities like teaching. I mean, when some teachers tell you to go and take class for the your interns or might be medical students, please don't hesitate. Because microbiology, the art, there's one session also PG pedagogy. We don't only restrict ourselves to diagnostic and clinical, because we also are into teaching. Half of our life is in teaching. In some of our people settled on medical colleges. So hence you have to involve yourself in teaching. One time teaching is 10 time learning. I mean, you are sharing the knowledge. You are doing 2 good things at one time. Right. Memes, as I said, there are some memes which you can remember. See, like this is like an antigen presenting cell, which is given you a book, which looks very complicated, like a cell coming, then the CD8 cell molecule, then B7 molecule coming, then the CT40 lichen coming. So all these things can be memorized by just giving a meme, like 2 president exchanging, having a memory of understanding and trying to exchange. So you can have, there are a lot of memes available in the net again, that will really help you out. You can make your subject easy by looking at this kind of meme kind of concept learning. Then you also have a very good tool. Another thing is HE microbes. I think this is also available in Telegram on your Google or in the net. Please try to download. It's a very good concept, but as you go on through a lot of organisms, it gets saturated. But try to pick up those organisms which you feel really hard, and you can try to impregnate. I mean, it's basically like a storytelling.
Sorry, Dr.
Where every
Kali, sorry to
yes,
interrupt.
yes.
I think the slides are not moving. Those
Oh,
memes
where are we
and
stuck?
all are not being.
Where are we stuck?
Enhancing memory retention technique, only the
Okay.
pictures are seen, nothing beyond that.
Mnemonics repetition is not there. Visualization, active learning.
No, it is not there.
Let me go back and try to put it again. Now what is seen, ma'am?
The same thing, no change.
Okay. Might be got hanged up. Let me see once. Still it's stuck there only, ma'am.
Yes, Dr. Kali.
I'll just end and try it again, ma'am.
Yes,
Better,
yes.
because
You can just
I
restart.
don't want to. Yeah, I'll just see.
Stop sharing and restart.
Yeah, stop sharing and again I'll start.
We will just listen.
Now what's been seen, ma'am? Just see now.
The presentation is seen, but not in the slideshow.
No, I'll just put in the slideshow. Wait. Now, ma'am.
Identifying gaps. Now it is moving.
Yeah,
yes.
This slide we are finishing now. I think here we stop.
Yeah, from here. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, you have listened about. So mnemonics are must is a, I mean, the small things which give leverage or mileage to your subject. Again, repetition, as I said, visualization, and finally your active learning. Let's move to the next slide. Memes. Yeah. This is what I was telling. The antigen presenting cell. which looks very complicated and complex, can be made very easy by looking at some pictures, because memes are one of the most common things which are being used by our this generation students, UGs and PGs, and things can be very easy. Another thing which I was discussing about, sketchy microbes, which is available online free, you can download. Please go through the entire microbe organisms through this, and you can have your own device or you can just go through. But the only warning is you get oversaturated, things get overlapped. So try to be very choosy about which organisms are very tough for you, and you can look into this. This is one of the organism representing diphtheria. As you can see, this is Tiger Shroff in a movie called Bagi 2, who goes to a Shaolin temple, right? SHOL in Shaolin temple, and he learns Kung Fu there. So this is basically a Chinese club. Gram-positive diphtheria is basically club shape. Chinese letter pattern. Kung Fu club is a club shape bacteria. And first time when he goes, he loses. Second time, very badly he loses. Second time he loses moderately. Third time he loses, almost winning but loses. So fourth time he comes back with a plan. BACK. BACK is blood agar, called is potassium telluride blood agar. He comes back with a plan. Plan is he should have a blueprint. Blueprint is Loflus methylene blue, Ponder stain, PLN, Ponder stain, Albert stain, Issa stain, to stain your metachromatic granules. Then Shaolin Temple. Now here, as you see the Kung Fu poster, the hero is standing with a leg with which he is going to click, and one is for standing on the ground to take the base. So AB toxin, AB toxin of Corynebacterium diphtheria, EF, it inhibits the elongation factor 2. This is a mnemonic. I mean, AB toxin of C. diphtheria, it inhibits the elongation factor 2 by ABD revolution. So this is how you can remember. And Shaolin Temple covers almost all properties of diphtheria, like in vitro test, Schick's test, Hertz test, oxygen negative, Albert stain, low-flux serum slope, immunization is there, DTaP, neuropathogenic, telluride, edema, metachromatic granules, palatopharyngeus or pseudomembrane is found, lysogenic conversion, and ESA electrical precipitation test. So these are some ways where you can definitely, there's a scope, there are chance. You have to just think beyond what you can think, and there are resources. You have to get hold of your seniors, you get hold of your mentors, and try to get this material, and it's also available, as I said. Okay, ma'am, has the slide moved?
Yes, Dr. Khaleel. Yes,
Yeah,
Dr.
fine.
Khaleel, you can proceed.
Yeah, this is a very good mind mapping. This is called mind mapping, or concept of, this is the chart of entire cytokines being explained. This is a chart of entire cytokines being explained. Or what is, this is your antigen presenting cell with the T1H. So this link I will share with Shantala ma'am, and think she will share in your PG group, because this is not the platform to explain. But everything, all set 10 to 12 interleukins, the mechanism of action can be explained. I have uploaded this in my YouTube channel also, so I'll share it later on. So this how you can make things complicated or complex, convoluted things very easy for doing a postgraduate training program. Then finally, I do understand how to manage the exam anxiety and stress. I mean, this is a big secret, like your mindfulness techniques. I mean, you don't have to, it's nothing more bigger than life. A lot of, see, we have seen COVID. There are people, friends, relatives who were there, and now they're not there with us. And life is very, very, at the end of the day, you're breathing, you're eating food, your health is good, and you're, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's the reason why think like that. Whenever you get much stress, over stress, deep breathing, meditation, relaxation exercise can help you manage anxiety, because everybody is sailing through same boat. Everybody has gone through, all stalwarts here in the platform, even me including, everybody has gone through this phase. It's not like we are born in a this plate. Time management is very, very crucial. For that, I already gave you the tricks. Then your positive self-talk, keep talking to yourself that you are doing a great job. Don't get depressed. And if not a great job, you are doing a good job. If not good job, you are doing a job. So refrain from negative thoughts. Don't try to mingle with people who disappoint you or talk here. Where we came, it's a very dry subject, it's a very volatile subject. We can't do, boss. What is this at the end of the day? So don't have this kind of negative or pessimist talk. Healthy habits. Now, this is very important. We can't stop this. The generation these days are totally into the fast foods, overnight, wake up and sleepless nights, and drinking so many of caffeines or Red Bulls, whatever you got. I mean, this is a long way. It's not going to a good job. I mean, better have a very balanced 3 years of your struggle, because this is your bread and butter. What I suggest, this is your bread and butter. Regular exercise. Try to have, definitely take a break. I strongly recommend, please join a gym, or play badminton, do a walk, whatever it was, rather than involve yourself in your social media with that mobile gadget. Try to join some club. take adequate sleep so that you are very fit and your brain, heart, everything is on time, and you can positively come out with a very good result. Leverage peer-to-peer learning and collaboration. Another very important is study groups. You have to have study group because postgraduate, you might have 4 or 5 students in your group, your seniors. Please try to mingle with them, try to respect them. Don't try to have issues, attitude, behavior, all goes in the dustbin. I'm telling you, if a postgraduate, you went from any background, but all those things, please put in dustbin. Come as a simple student, learn, come out great. So you have to have study groups where you discuss, you have sessions. See, during our postgraduate, one student, like we were given seminars, we were given general clubs. It was, we all made a team that whoever present that, because he would be giving his best presentation, obviously, when he's giving a seminar or whatever topic. That presentations, Xerox copies, it is being distributed to all the PGs. Similarly, it goes on rotation. That also we had an entire notes of all the general clubs material, all the seminar materials, and believe me, all those were exam questions. So this is how you should be doing in your study groups. Mentorship, definitely you should have a mentor. If not 3, 4, 5, 6, there would be one good person or one good professor, associate, or whatever it is in your department, or you definitely try to get hold of, look into that, who is can guide you and help you out, improve your understanding, and give you good resources material. So you definitely should have a mentor. Don't be on your own to share your personal counseling for all. Feedback and review. Invite peers to review your work. Please do genuinely. You write your notes. Try to give somebody to correct it. Have a critical review. Positive, negative, whatever it is. Try to work on that. You don't have to keep. You are doing good. You are doing best. You should have your review. Give it to others for a constructive feedback and identify areas of improvement. Yeah, these were all my Super 7 gold medal students. All were university toppers through 3 years. Like Dr. Naila from Osmania Medical College. Currently, she's working in Riyadh. Then we have Dr. Ikra Anjum. Right now she is a senior resident in ESSC Medical College, Hyderabad. She also did her DNB, MD. Both she secured gold medals. Then we have Dr. GB Mary John. Right now she's working in Kerala. Then we have Dr. Nivedita Mohan. She's working as of now PK Das Institute at Kerala. Then we have Dr. Grace Ernest. Almost delivered a baby. I mean, 6 months back. She is also in Kerala, I think. Then we have Dr. Ilaf Nikhat. She also got a gold medal and also joined a medical college recently. Then we have Dr. Faraz Khan, finished his MBBS, MD. He also secured DM virology recently. 3 months back, he got a secured in DM virology AIMS. As of now, I think he's working in assistant professor microbiology in AIMS BP Nagar. And you might be seeing this guy because he's been winning quiz all over India and pan India and national conferences. So he's with us in Telangana. So let's listen. Ma'am, how much time we have in this Zoom? Is there a cutoff time? 15 minutes or 1 hour?
No, we have sufficient time. You can
Fine.
go
I'll
on
just
with the
play the
discussion.
video. It's like 25-30 minutes. If it's okay, then that would be the last. This is the last slide. I would really it's worth listening because this is a consent taken and there were solid 5 questions asked to them. It would be a really great help to all the postgrads attending today because they have really shared what anybody wouldn't share here. So the 5 questions which I asked them was valuable questions. Study techniques. What study techniques or methods did you find effective in mastering the material? Second would be on time management. Third is on resources. Fourth is on focus area. 5 is what were the daily routine. So we had mixed postgraduates. One got married, one was carrying, one was in COVID, one was about to single. So everybody has their own views, but it's worth listening to them. So let's start with the video. I will just put here from here. Sorry. No, this is bad. Give me a second. Okay. Unless can you just 2.
Sir, you're not heard. You're not audible.
एक second.
Video is not audible.
Video is not coming, ma'am.
Video is not audible, sir. It is
I
seen,
should come.
but
I confirm with Satya, he said it was coming. Just let me try once
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I mean, the video
This-
is visible, but I mean, the audio in the background is not being heard.
Take second. What's the problem, ma'am?
Video is seen, but we are unable to hear them speak.
To the speakers, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Satya, was it audible that time?
No, I mean, we were only able to see the video even at that point of time. I was able to hear your voice over,
Okay, the video
but
is
not.
not coming. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. The audio
So
part is
might be
not
an
heard.
online, that option is fine. I'll just tell you what they finally told is, see, study basically first year they were all in the practicals and all. It took some time to understanding, but they were looking at all the standard was the same thing which I have put in my slides and all. No, so they were sharing the secrets that Anantanaran and most of the Osmania people were basically looking at Anantanaran as a base book, but definitely they had references like Bailey Scott and your Coneman and Mickey McCartney. These were the books which they referred, and Monica Cheesebrook, and daily rounds they used to do. And morning, this almost common what was this in these people was morning they used to attend the culture reporting, and first 1.5 hour they used to standardize their biochemical test, because that's the fundamentals, and still they are part of the PG exam. Then they would follow up with the cases. They used to go attend to the grand rounds. Whatever sample they came, the professors used to go and follow up this. They used to follow up those cases. They also look into although the antibiotics being given and all. They used to come back and discuss again. That was next session before the lunch. This was done as a routine basis, and though they had their personal commitments, like one was carrying this, like she had a small baby, and she who used to sleep in the night, and she used to wake up 4 o'clock, especially Ilaf Nikat. She used to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and study till 8 o'clock. Now this guy, Dr. Faraz, never used to sleep. He used to see sunrise many a times and used to call up madam ki madam, I'm not doing good, kindly permit me to take leave today. I mean, this is the efforts they put. And then you had Grace Ernest, because all the people were in Osmania, they had common things with a routine schedule being followed, very disciplined way, constant and constantly, with what secrets I have shared in my PowerPoint. This girl, Dr. Ikranjum, in fact, she was my postgraduate. I have this culture. My day starts with postgraduate. When I'm with them, I do reporting, and I have 5 sets of 5 on 5. I ask. I have this set of five questions are asked to them. Then one biochemical test in detail is asked. Then once I finish my reporting, I come back and sit in my room like 10 o'clock. I give them 5 one line questions like MCQ. Go and hunt for this. Then the one case which a sample has come to our microbiology lab. So they have to go to the bedside and know exactly everything on it and come to give an update on that. Then last 1 hour of the day, one prior day, I used to give them a theory question. Next day morning, they come for correction of that. The last 1 hour, half an hour, I used to take a lesson for them on my whiteboard. There's a whiteboard on my in my room, and all the postgraduates used to sit, and I used to teach them, because I also have to mind, not the only they have to do their homework. So this is how our day goes. 1 to 2 is a lunch break. Then they go to their routine. If they used to attend the practicals for the UGs, or they were seminars one day, or journal clubs one day, or review of the thesis, whatever it is. So this was a routine thing which we had. I mean, you can see them. I mean, the colorful champion for sevens. This was a routine for them. This is what happened. And books, as I shared already, there with that. I mean, they have done their job at the end of the day. Then also, yeah, finally, to the carry message or the signature trials would be prior exam, or the exam strategy would be, yeah, read each and every question carefully. Just because 10 questions are there and you don't rush up, don't leave any questions unanswered. Please let me know, but don't write stories. It's a big headache for the examiner, and it takes only 2 or 3 seconds for the examiner to catch what you're writing. I'm telling you, because there are a lot of other professors also in this platform. They do agree with me. Correct me if I'm wrong. It hardly takes maximum 5 seconds for them to understand what are you doing. So related to that, you can write at least. Far related also you can justify, but totally unrelated, like staphylococcus is a virus and this is that means you're gone. They'll give a big zero also. They get irritated, and try to have your best answers as presenting in the first in order. Please try to have question number, answer number. Again, that will irritate examiner. please have to have better to maintain serial order. Believe me, that will give a very good satisfying feeling for the examiner to correct. Better to have in serial order. If not, please try to mention, be very specific of what you're answering, and don't leave any questions unanswered. Time management is very, very key. You will only come to know when you keep writing your exams, internal exams. You have to have a watch before you on your table and try to see how you are going to justify your time for each of the 10 questions. So that's a please don't do a blunder, but not reading the question carefully. Think twice before putting the pen on the paper. Sore throat, you might get misled streptococcus pyogenes or diphtheria, whatever. So don't do these silly mistakes. Second, neat handwriting. Yes, definitely. Definitely, I don't know why psychologically or something, your handwriting would be an added advantage of the examiner getting pleased. It's a human tendency. So try to may not like, though you are a very good student, but some students lose this because of zigzag handwriting or some scribbling up and all those things, or presentation not being properly. So please don't compromise. Think yourself like a kindergartner, your school age kid, and try to put it a double rule of 4 rule book and try to get that handwriting at least in an eligible way on your paper. It definitely carries weightage. Use pencils, appropriate colors. Definitely don't compromise on not using it. Even examiner people said you do not use, please transfer them in a transparent pouch. But please do take color pencils because they are scanned. The question paper, the answer sheet comes in a scan. It is colored. So definitely use a lot of colors, especially highlighters, side headings, wherever you can, and wherever possible try to draw the diagrams representation in algorithms or your as I said concept mind mapping or flow charts. Please try to use them. Yeah, this is another thing. Get proper sleep, very important. Just before the exams, try to get proper sleep. Wake up in the morning, have a very good fast track revision, another revision if possible, 3 4 5 revisions. Have a very good warm bath, head warm bath. Good, have a good food, especially not oily or non-oily or some idli kind of stuff. But please do have food. Please do not come with a lot of hypoglycemia or say some things which will give you acidity like tea, coffees and all. Try to restrict. You have to be very choosy about that. Try to take multivitamins, supplements so that you have a lot of stress ulcers. I do understand and all. So these things should be small things, petty things, but definitely makes a difference. And do not panic at all. Do not panic at all. It's after the exam. It's not your life exam. You have studied, you have done Sadhma hard work, all the secrets have been shared today. Everything has been shared today, everything is open today. How you go about all these 3 years. So do not panic. Only thing is very proper planning, strategy, and you're through. If you are stressed about coming an exam, please last but not the thing, please don't hesitate to talk to somebody whom you trust, whom you believe. It could be a father, it could be a mentor, it could be a guide, it could be a friend, good friend, or some XYZ and all. So please talk. I mean, just pitch it down. Or try to do some meditation exercises, try to take breathing exercises. We have come out successfully at the end of the day. Definitely you'll also become, you'll be holding a chair and it takes some time, but definitely it's not a big rocket science microbiology. I hope I've completed and justified my session today in the IMM Karnataka State Chapter. I would really be happy if there are any questions or any challenges, or if you want me to share more on that.
Thank you, Dr. Khaleel, for a wonderful insights for a postgraduate. I think postgraduate exam preparation starts not only before the exams, but it starts right from the day one he or she joins his postgraduate course. So the forum is open for discussion. We invite questions. Either participants can type in the chat box or raise your hand so that we can have discussions on this topic, and it should be made good use of so that you are benefited to the maximum. So in the chat box, only regarding the presentations we see, they say that there was one question which one comment in the chat box which says that RGHS allows only black pen. So color pencils are not allowed.
Oh,
the theory.
I didn't know that. Seriously.
I think black pens are only allowed, not any color pencils. I think in that case,
Red and blue is also not allowed, ma'am.
No, only black. We
then
need to
we are
use
helpless. I mean, we are helpless. Mandels is
in
also
practicals. There practical exams, there is no restriction.
Mandel's one infectious book is also very good, but they're all again as reference book, not routine and standard books, as I said.
Dr. Girish Babu says the discussion
Sir,
was.
is it acceptable to go the charts? Sir, a second. Is it acceptable?
Yes, sir.
To
you can see the chat box
no charts
as well.
What would be examiner's view on mind maps? Yeah, definitely he would encourage. I mean, we are all not. They will be really happy because most of the examiners have a chit chat about how students are writing. They have a very gossip time. They enjoy and really appreciate those who are writing. Come out with what do you call creativity thing, and also also we talk about people who are writing stories and gossiping and trying to make fool of them. So definitely it is acceptable. Is it actually to go charts, mind mappings, filling less pages than those longest? In fact, actually, those will fill not less pages, ma'am. It will fill more pages. Mind mappings, and you have to explain that. You just draw a diagram because some examiners don't feel like reading all line to line, line to line. As I said, it takes hardly 5 seconds, some few minutes and all. So mind mapping and concept pictures, flowcharts would definitely give a very good impression, and definitely it will fetch mark. I think the other senior persons here, with all due respect, can also comment on that. Dr. Anmantappa or Naneshwar or whoever is with me. With your idea on mind maps, flowcharts being used and answers in the examination.
Flowcharts definitely yes, sir. That'll at least help in conveying what you want to exactly convey, and it will be easier for the examiner or the evaluator also to check on the depth of knowledge you have on that topic. Flowcharts definitely yes. Any inputs on mind maps from seniors here? So the next
general microbiology, which book is good? But for general microbiology, you don't have to do wonders. Any standard book is also okay, ma'am. We are talking about the major chunk of microbiology, that is systemic bacteriology and mycology and a small bit of pathology and your virology especially. Now, this is where you really do apply in your bedside rather than general microbiology. General microbiology, like you have only the sterilization part and also much of the things which are what do you call not in much use, like the scientists, the microscopes, the stainings, the culture medias and all. So any standard basic book is also well understood. You don't do wonders on that. Especially USMLE first aid book would in fact suffice for that. I have 4 new questions.
Yes, sir.
Can I speak?
They want you to share your YouTube link.
Things to?
Share your YouTube link.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. I'll share it with you, ma'am. And you can share
we can put it across in the
yeah, definitely, no problem.
Yes. Dr. Adi Kulkarni sir wants to talk for 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, Rajendra and Raja. Please do
sir
that.
To speak on. Sir, please, sir.
Definitely, Dr. Raghavendra.
Sir, are we audible?
My mic is muted. I think you have to unmute. You can unmute Dr. Raghavendra, sir. We have unmuted everybody, I think. I mean, from the host. From your end, you have to unmute. Just try to speak, Dr. Raghavendra, once. There might be a button that you have to unmute. Dr. Raghavendra Supram wants to speak anything? Is he there?
Hello?
Can you chat, sir? Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you want? Hello?
No, I mean, anything here from your side.
No, it's very good. You have given a very good stuff. Actually, most of the students, they are fear of the theory only.
Fine.
Practical, they know everything. They have only the fear of the theory. That is excellently you have noted it. I just want to add few things, like can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely. You're audible.
I just want to give the message to the student that every student think that they can't write everything they are forgotten, they will forget and they can't write. Okay, that it was my observation. But when they when they receive the question paper, then they will feel that 3 hours is also very less to write them. Okay, so volatility and the not remembering is everybody's same problem. So it's a very common problem. So keep going and keep at up to the last minute also for your things.
Thank you, sir.
This is
Thank you very much.
all the best for.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Khalil. Wonderful presentation.
There's one question, sir. How can we arrange the patterns of writing a 10 marks questions? This is another big query, even UGs, PGs have, ma'am. But believe me, the examiners also have gone through the question paper and they do understand, like, there are questions like, say, Group B streptococci, or if they're asking you, expect an essay question, they are not expecting you to write 2 to 3 pages and all. So, however, it doesn't go with the pages, ma'am. Always have this concept of these essay questions, you have to have this much pages, or short answer, you have to have this much pages. It all goes with that concept of what exactly you are going to put on the paper, or if not, at least those things which are really connected to it, the keywords and all. If you're able to put that much also, then that would really justify. Don't go have this concept of definitely you have to write 2 or 3 pages for essay, or 1.5 pages for short answer questions. Naneshwar sir, I would like you to speak, please. Naneshwara sir, are you there, sir, please? Eosin and hematocin penicillins can be used, I hope, in RGHS. Ma'am, I think no more questions are coming.
Sorry, sir.
Shall we call it a day then?
I think sir wanted to speak, but he's unable to unmute.
Okay, okay. Let's wait for him 1 minute. Naneshwara sir.
Sir. Thanks, sir. Khalil, sir. I was
Sir.
unable to unmute. So
Sir.
recently we have seen hematoxylin used in their use, sir, in the
Okay.
sector. But I'm not sure whether RGHS is allowing them or not.
Okay.
But many students have written with the diagrams of hematoxylin used. And thanks for wonderful presentation, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. We're really blessed to have this talk, sir. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Shall we call it a day, ma'am? I'll share the link with you, ma'am. You can share with the PG groups.
Yes, Dr. Khaleel. I think you can share the link with us so that it can be put up in either in the website, or we can share it with the recording of today's presentation as well.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Khaleel.
Thank you, IAMM State
Wonderful
Chapter,
evening
Karnataka.
interaction. Yes, thank you. Thank
Bye.
you. I think we will close the meeting for today.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all for attending.